Yo, it's Terrell. Hall of Fame, D-Line, TBKC, and all that sweet, beautiful, wonderful shit. All right, I'm gonna, because I'm going through this phase, right? And I want y'all to hear me out. And there's a lot of videos that come along with this. And, I mean, with these selection of videos. I want to say this. You can believe what you want to believe. You can go whatever you want to go. Some of you have called me about the puppies that I have for sale. And as you can see, I'm in no big rush. I don't post them every day for sale. I'm not like, it's cool with me. I've cut down on dogs so significantly that they sort of became the pack that I got rid of. It's weird. But I tell you what, and I'm giving you real things. They are what they are. I can tell you the tri males that look like Tommy. If you like, this is the stuff that sort of drives me nuts with a lot of you. Please stop, and I mean stop. I mean S-T-O-P. I almost misspelled stop. Sending me pictures of older dogs like Tommy, like Odell, like Chubb, and asking me, am I selling them? This is the process, and I'm going to tell you people this. No, I'm not selling my older dogs. I never have. I probably never will. This is the process that you go through. I'm a breeder. So when I show you pictures of dogs like Messiah, when I show you pictures of dogs like Uno or Memphis or Gannicus or any of the older dogs that I've sent and I show you a picture of them, people who bought those dogs bought them as puppies. Hear what I'm saying? So if you think you're going to just sit around and wait to see the dogs develop into what 90% of my dogs develop into, no, it's not that way. That's first and foremost. Second and foremost, second most, or whatever you want to call it. The thing of it is with this thing, I am going to demand certain things about these puppies. I don't try to control the puppies. But look, I don't like to sell dogs. I'm just being real with you. To places where I feel like the dog may end up being resold or rehomed because the person is not stable. I don't like to sell dogs to where I feel like maybe this person is going to use my dog to quote unquote fix other dogs. That's pretty much my requirement. You know what I mean? Is that I'm hoping to get my dogs in homes that they will stay there. Now, what I'm telling you guys is this. And I've told you guys this before. Y'all bullshitted me so much when I was selling Samson. Y'all bullshitted me so much when I was selling Jax. Y'all bullshitted me again when I was selling Uno. The thing of it is that we do have an approval process. Some of you have found that out. And I've just asked you to wait until you got into a better situation. And that's cool, and that's no disrespect, because we all are moving parts in our lives where we're trying to get our lives together and things. But I will say this, some of you are missing the boat by playing around. It's just that simple. If you're talking to myself or if you're talking to any other breeder, no breeder in this breed is going to wait till the dog is a year old, a year and a half old. And once the dog has popped, once the dog is looking like a stud, that's ready to go and all these different things they went through, feeding him, training him, and everything, now you're going to call with $2,500, $3,500, like, oh, let me get that dog because, I was looking for something a little older. No, that's not really generally the way it works. If a breeder has sat around and waited, watched, did the work, went through everything with a certain dog, generally, they're not, if they do want to move off of the dog, they're going to want a lot more than what it was as a puppy. But the way we've all done dogs is every dog that I've bought for the most part is a puppy. I bought a few females older. All of my studs were puppies. When I picked up Chubb was 10 weeks. When I picked up, I made Odell, I made Tommy. When I picked up Odell came at 8 or 9 weeks. When I, made Denzel, I made Mandela, I made Castro. So I had to go through the puppy phases in doing this. I'm telling you guys right now, and I'm not just talking about my yard. right now, I am seeing one of the nicest collection of puppies as I look through social media and everything, of breeders that surprisingly are breeding true American bullies, nice dogs. I'm seeing this, and a lot of you guys are doing weird shit, and I'm going to tell you this because I've been through it personally. I don't want to hear it in a year and a half. I don't want to hear it in a year. A lot of you people who claim that you want very nice, real American bullies have had the chance to pick up very, very good breeding stock, and you're playing around. It's always some new excuse. It's always, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, but you're picking up bullshit dogs. And we know this. I have the situations where I was doing the charity studs. Look, and those who deal with me know that it's not a big deal. But I do the charity studs oftentimes because I feel like you should always give back. You should always find good resources and sources that you can help out using those resources to, to do things for other people. That's cool. But when I tell you my dogs are going back to normal prices, they are. And some of you found that out over the last year. I'm going to tell you guys this, whether it's my camp, whether it's Oscar's camp, whether it's any of the clean dogs that you like around there, if there are opportunities to get that blood, and this is what I've been getting to, really, not about puppy sales or people bullshitting, but I've been getting to that. If you have an opportunity right now to get a hold of certain dogs at a lower price, or just to get a hold of them, do it. Stop fucking around. If you got guys on the West Coast, if you're an XL person and there's somebody with a nice XL there, go get the fucking stud while you can. Like, you people frustrate the fuck out of me. And I'm being just honest, very transparent. You sit around on your asses waiting for someone to tell you something. Oh, well, maybe I'll do this. And then after the dogs are hot and everything else, then all of a sudden now you want to call and you want to deal. Shut the fuck up. No, that does not work that way. I've given up a ton of deals and that's cool. But I'm telling you, I see a lot of breeders who have very nice dogs. Excuse me, maybe young, maybe at a situation to where their dogs are in, different situations. The reason why your program isn't taking off, and I'm telling you about balling on the budget. You may not be able to afford a $10,000 stud. How do you think you get around a $10,000 stud? You may not be able to afford a $20,000 stud. How do you get around that? Some people, and this is not any shame on you, but you just really can't afford in your budget with your family and different things to go out and buy a $5,000 stud to breed to your dogs. How do you get around that? You get around that by searching the internet and finding very, very high quality studs at a younger age. You're breeding genetics. You're breeding genetics. So my thing is, and I've been around long enough that I've done it with every dog. When Denzel was coming up, I did a ton of those 500 puppy bag deals and different shit like that. Certain people jumped on it. But when I got to the point where I didn't want to do any more deals with Denzel, and it was like pretty much a pay a stud fee or whatever, then people cried. Oh, like today, like recently, I had somebody who sat there, oh, I wish I would pay 20 grand for a Denzel stud. I'm not selling my straws. That's stupid. You had fucking 15 years to use the dog. And I'm sorry, the person I'm talking to, I'm not targeting you. I mean, that offered, I'm not targeting you, but I'm just saying, it was around forever. Why wait until the shit costs a lot or somebody doesn't have a deal? The same thing with Mandela. Literally, I ran deals off and on with Mandela damn near the whole time he was there. I mean off and on. Sometimes I wasn't doing them. But it was always an opportunity to get a hold of this dog for $1,000. Now today, y'all are calling me $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. Now y'all want to use him. No, the dog is old. He's not producing like he used to. His semen is not as strong. He's 10 years old. So at the end of the day, I have to keep straws. This is the same thing I've heard from Oscar with different, studs that he had. Everybody wants Puma now. When Puma was out there and Puma was doing his thing, you motherfuckers didn't jump on it when Oscar gave y'all a very, very good working man's price of, $2,000 or $2,500, whatever he was offering. Then y'all bullshit around. Dog, if you are trying to build a program, stop waiting for these dogs to get to a point that they're at their highest point, and then you want to cry about their prices. You see the pedigrees, you see them growing, you know what they are. I have got so many studs or bought puppies just off of their pedigree and knowing what they were going to be. I'm not bullshitting you. Odell, Floyd will tell you, when I saw Odell as a puppy, I said, Floyd, I gotta have him. If you gonna sell him, I gotta have him. Floyd brought him over here, even though we made him off of Mandela and everything. Floyd brought him over here because Floyd had too many males. So investment wise, y'all tell me what's what. Odell has had several litters, produced several nice dogs. Odell has done several stud fees. You know what I mean? Y'all want to talk about it. Odell has more than paid for himself, and he sleeps with the kids. So he's a great pet and everything else, and he's still 2 years old. So he's going to do his thing. This is what I'm talking about with you guys. Y'all follow hype instead of common sense. I'm not just talking about with me. My shit is over. I got less than a month. You will get no more deals out of me. But I see so many people who jump in my inbox and it's so hard in the bully game because the prices are hard. It's really not. I mean, the prices are so high. No, what it is that you're falling into the trap of looking at supermarketed dogs instead of looking at the bloods that you want. Even if you're in the extreme dogs, there are people, trust me, I see shit where it's Rocco kids or Rocco grandkids. They're priced at $2,500 and below. I've seen shit off of muscle tone. It comes pretty much all muscle tone blood, a muscle tone male, a muscle tone female that you could get for $2,500. I'm dead serious. Y'all know it and I know it. But at the end of the day, y'all just chasing a high dollar thing for no reason. You know what I mean? Learn to budget yourself and be better about what you're doing. Don't wait till the dog is either dead, unavailable, or super high price to now all of a sudden want a deal. I am seeing some great deals go by. I promise you guys this, and this is just from my camp. The 2 males that I have that look like Tommy, those tri-males that are 8 times Denzel. 8 times Denzel. Their fucking grandfather is literally Mufasa. Their other grandfather is literally Grand Champion Alonzo, which looks just like Denzel with and he's Denzel with a blend of Bistro. Bistro is heavy through him. Denzel is heavy through him. You see this pedigree. Some of you people who are approved have bullshitted to an utmost level that I don't even want to deal with you anymore. I'm just being real. It's like a waste of my time. And the other ones I understand. You know, I understand. Shit is tight. You know what I mean? And you're trying to get the shit straight. Some people didn't get approved, but I promise you, and this is the point I'm getting at, in another year and a half, when they look like Tommy or better, they look like Pretty Boy Floyd or whatever, they look like Maserati Rick or whatever, then I'm going to hear you same dumbasses, and I'm just being real. You know, y'all going to be, oh man, I wish I would have, who is his owner? This, that, and that. This is not the way dogs work, man. You jump on some shit when you know it's the opportunity you have. Don't think that you can weasel this way. And I'm in my, I guess people say in my feelings, because I just had a person have me call a friend of mine, and it's stupid. They cry now about the price that this friend is charging now, when dude, you could have had the same fucking puppy that you wanted for half price 2 months ago. Half the price 2 months ago. You bullshitted then, so now pay the $7,000. You know, I mean, he's paying it, so he probably won't be mad at me for saying it on the video. But that's it. Like I told him several months ago, that's the perfect blood for you. This is what you need. It matches up very, very well with what you got. Yada, yada, yada. You know, 4 months ago, it was drag my feet. Bullshit. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to wait and see. That shit cost you extra $3,500. The old school breeders, I'm telling y'all this, it's a thought process where a lot of people believe that the old school breeders is just, oh, they're so desperate. No. And y'all gonna find out this year. If you want to get Armani blood, the shit is going back. I talked to Byron this morning. If you want any of that great old school blood, the type of shit that made, and I know what's gonna happen, because Chubbs, the pictures y'all see of Chubbs, he looks nothing like that no more. He's way bullier than that. But the pictures y'all see of him, when the next pictures I post of him, and y'all see how thick he is, how big he is, how big his head is, and he's still only 14 months, y'all gonna go absolutely apeshit crazy, and then you be like, hey, Byron, what's up with that? And he already said, y'all had a chance to get it lower, now the shit's a lot higher. Because you can't help this game because y'all fall for these cliches of whose prices is what. I've talked to a lot of, like I say, well, you already know, Marco Suarez don't fuck with y'all. Marco keep his prices at a premium, as they should, because he has the best shit out there. You know what I mean? Some of the best shit out there. Eddie from Blue Line Kennels, you call Eddie, you gonna pay premium prices. And a lot of us who have been helping the game with these low ass prices and trying to do this and do that, we feel like that we're devaluing the breed some. So everybody's just... I'm just telling y'all, if you're serious about getting a dog, not playing around, some of these things you're going to basically want to kill yourself after a while. And I'm just being, you know, dramatic. But you're going to be very upset with yourself that you passed up on some of these great opportunities to have some of these bloods that are out here. Carlton Pratt sat Sway, which Sway is King Kamali to a Nemesis daughter. I forget that bitch's name. But excuse me. She was one of the nicest Nemesis daughters. And I can't believe I forget her name. Anyway, he had Sway on the market forever where you could have used him for just dirt cheap. Months ago, I saw him put up Honey Badger for a price that opened my eye. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Just trying to help the game and people ignored him. That's y'all fucking fault. The reason y'all, that's y'all fault. I'm just telling you. A dog like Honey Badger and Sway, should nobody have to breed, you know what I'm saying, these weak ass breeders today, they shouldn't have to beg them to use that quality of a dog. Now y'all see, now I'm about to use this shit and y'all gonna pay it. You know what I mean? It's one of them things where, dog, and I'm not talking to everybody, but take the game for what it's worth. Stop being tricked to believe these idiots and thinking that y'all kiss their asses. Oh, I want a Rocco dog and I'm gonna pick. Dog, come on, bro. We just threw with that shit of producing the highest quality of dogs and then having people needle and not want to pay half price and, oh, how can I do this and how can I do that? And then y'all literally turn around and go pay somebody else like a crazy price. We just asking for dog food money. And you know what I mean, half the time. But then when we raise the prices, y'all come and pay the high price. It's weird because it's not a money thing. It's about trying to help the game. And I get so frustrated, especially with some of y'all who are not in the financial situation to just dish out money like crazy. This could be so much better for y'all, and I'm being real. Take the deals that are out there. I don't care who it is. Build your kennel up. If you balling on a budget, make your budget work for you, man. It's a lot of breeders out there who have very good blood that will work with you. You don't have to take out loans and mortgages and all this shit. Use this shit that you can to make your breed. I mean, to get you what you're trying to get done. It'll work out for you. It's just always frustrating to see me for me to see y'all waste so many dollars and cents and all that kind of other shit to try to get this thing going. I'm telling you, you can make it happen with a lot less. It's a lot of great deals out there for y'all. Stop passing up on the obvious. Jump on shit when it's young, when it's hot. Watch it grow into what you need it to be. And you know, man, make this process a lot easier on yourselves. I'm telling you, if y'all ever need to hit me up, I can point you in a lot of direction of guys who are not gonna bust your head for dogs. I'm not telling y'all to buy something off of me. Some of y'all might not even qualify to buy something off of me. But I can point you. I know right off top like 10 kennels that are doing things that are gonna be very, very good, where I can point you in a good direction to get a solid dog that won't cost you $1 million. It's up to you though, because I promise you, some of these prices are gonna be going up. You know what I mean? It's up to you. I'll point you in some ways. You don't have to spend all your money. And of course, this not live, but recording derived from someone just making my head explode as I watched them spend tons of money on bullshit, then call me back and complain about the bullshit that they spent it on. Now they're looking for some good dogs. But man, until next time, y'all see a ton of videos from me, man. I love y'all. Hope you're doing good. Keep up the faith. Much love. God bless y'all. Peace.